I've lived in a world in my head where I've been so naive that I thought there's no way that people like this actually exist in the world. So this is the summary of RUPCO's tax returns on the IRS website by year. And as you can see, it shows 2016 through 2019. And then when you get to 2020, there's nothing there. 2021 is filed twice, and there's been nothing filed since. So we're missing 2020, 2022, 2023, and 2024. This is Form 990, 2021, filed on October 24th of 2022. This is the exact same return, Form 990, 2021, dated January 5th of 2024. They are the exact same returns with two different dates on them. If a nonprofit fails to file taxes for 3 consecutive years, their nonprofit status is automatically revoked. So, by filing the same tax return almost 2 years later and slapping a different date on it, RUPCO was able to bypass that automatic triggering that would have stripped them of their nonprofit status. As of right now, they should not have their nonprofit status. And any donations that they have taken since the day that they should have had their nonprofit status revoked, illegal, fraudulent. These are the people behind the name RUPCO. These are the people who I rented the space that my store, Meraki, was in. These are the people who then sold the building for $1.125 million. They made $1 million profit. They cited the housing crisis as the reason for doing so. Shortly after selling the property, the CEO was out buying himself a new car, and unless he's going to be living in that car, I'm not sure I see how that helps the housing crisis. They sold a building to the Corcoran Group. If Corcoran sounds familiar, if you've ever watched Shark Tank and you know who Barbara Corcoran is, that's the Corcoran I'm referring to, out of New York City, a luxury real estate firm off of Park Avenue. This all coincides with them evicting me, the floods, and by selling the building, they displaced a fellow nonprofit thrift store that was in the space next to me for over 50 years. So now I'm going to say this as loud as I can without actually screaming. RUPCO, you are directly contributing to gentrification and the housing crisis by doing what you did. When somebody from New York City comes up, buys a property, and jacks up the rent, that's exactly what is causing the housing crisis. I think it's really important that the people who donate their money to RUPCO are aware of what they do and what they've done and who they really are. Because who they really are and who they claim to be are in no way the same thing. And it cost me my business, my livelihood, basically my life. If I hadn't moved into that space, I would still have my independence and my sanity. This would have, without a doubt, they would have been able to fly under the radar if they had fixed this without anybody seeing it or realizing it and reporting them. This is just the tip of the iceberg. I've been ignored by every single person who has been a part of it for 3 years. So here's the thing. RUPCO, you wanted a war, you've got a war.